What's up, y'all? On my way to the gym once again. Kind of find myself recording on Wednesdays just because it's easier for me. I don't really have to like stuff everything in my backpack. Right now I just have some joggers and some sneakers. Empty shaker bottle with some pre-workout in it. I'm not taking my tripod or anything today. No belt. Just gonna hit another bench day. I think one of the toughest days to ride to the gym, squat day, just because I have to bring my squat shoes, normal shoes, my riding boots. I have to pack some shorts, my knee sleeves. I have to pack, you know, a bunch of stuff. Tripod. It's a lot. The backpack gets heavy. The backpack doesn't have a chest strap, so it kind of just like wiggles around sometimes and kind of just throws me off balance. As some of you know, I do train at a powerlifting gym. I do not have any meets coming up or anything, and actually I have never done a powerlifting meet before. Low-key kind of nervous. I'm still sort of rehabbing my lower back, and this is kind of my first 8-9 months in the past several years that I've deadlifted or squatted or anything, so my numbers aren't too impressive right now, honestly. And I know that like a lot of people are like, oh well, it doesn't matter how strong you are, you can still compete and have fun and at least just get that experience. But for me, I'm just sort of afraid to test my 1 rep max, which I know I shouldn't even really do until the meet comes. My history with my lower back is such that like it could just go out at any moment, and it's a bit freaky. Thus far though, I have been training with a coach and my lower back has been holding up very well. Every now and then I'll get like a slight, I wouldn't say tweak, but like tightness, or have to kind of like lay off of heavy squats or heavy deadlifts while it gets better. The only thing that's constantly improving, it seems, is my bench press. Right now I am trying to switch my bench press though from like heels up type of bench position to a heels down, which I think is more accepted for the majority of powerlifting federations. I could be wrong. I still need to do like more research on that stuff. I am looking to compete though. I was looking, nice dude, maybe towards the end of the year. I am rehabbing, I am doing well. My form's getting pretty good, and my coach is helping me a ton. My injuries are minimal. I've had flare-ups with my knee and with my elbow, which kind of sucks and set me back a tiny bit, but I'm working through it. I think back in the day, when I was younger, trying to deadlift and trying to squat, just without any guidance, other than the few YouTube videos at the time that were out there, just kind of, it sucked. For me at least. I'm the type of learner where I think I do better in person. Here we are. Doesn't look too crowded today. Hopefully it's not. It is Wednesday, and I think the most crowded day is Saturday, it seems like. But we're gonna hit this bench session, see how everything goes. I'll catch you guys in a bit.
2 hours later.
Alright y'all, done with the gym, heading back home, putting in a little bit more work. It's a fairly good bench day. Starting to hit up to RP 8.5 to 9, so might be time for a deload, for bench at least. I'm finding powerlifting to be pretty fun so far. Just messing around with the different types of bench and deadlift and squats, finding what's right for me, finding what I'm strongest at. I felt like I just needed to change things up from bodybuilding. I've always wanted to be strong, and bodybuilding, of course, you'll get stronger, you'll get bigger, but you know, it's called powerlifting for a reason. It's just a main focus on those 3 big lifts, doing accessories in between to improve those lifts. And it's just something that I've always wanted to do. When I first started at the gym, I found I had more fun doing lower rep schemes, just going heavier, but going heavy without proper form just wasn't good for me. I suggest anybody to get their form down before progressing super heavy. Of course, when you're young and strong and your ligaments and joints are all good, everything's fine, but once you get to that certain weight and certain age, things just start breaking down, and you know, something's going to give out, whether it's your joints, your back, your bones, whatever. And that's what happened to me without proper form. That took me out of the game for a while. It scared me away from doing deadlifts and doing squats. For several years, I've been to the chiropractor a whole bunch. I've seen orthopedic doctors. I've done MRIs, X-rays, even CT scans, just to see if there's any major issues with my back. And it did show that I had a slip disc in my lower back. I can't remember exactly what vertebrae. I have slight scoliosis, so my spine is curving on the upper part of my back towards the right side a bit. And also they found that the vertebrae that slipped out, the transverse processes, where if you look at the vertebrae, there's like these ear looking things to the left and to the right of each vertebrae. They found that both of those were previously fractured, and I can't quite remember when or how I fractured them. Like, honestly, I have no idea. I don't know how long they were like that for. They're healed up now, but that could partially be a reason to the slip disc, and partially the reason why my lower back was so prone to injury. Things are a lot better now. I haven't had any slip disc or any nerve damage or any further issues in the past year at least. But I remember, like, before, that was like such a huge problem for me, where any small thing, any small movement would just mess up my back. That never stopped me from going to the gym and at least trying to work on machines while my back was healing. It did stop me, however, doing squats, deadlifts, bent over barbell rows. I seriously felt like an old person trying to do, you know, the smallest movements. It kind of sucked. The only thing I could really confidently do is bench press. Dumbbell bench, incline barbell bench. Being a bit stubborn, I was still doing overhead presses, barbell overhead presses, and dumbbell presses. My doctor told me to not do anything that would compress my spine, but just being young and stupid, I wanted to continue doing those things. I found them fun. Like a lot of people, the gym is my time to kind of decompress, not think about anything, get away from work, and it honestly just relieves all of my stress. So right now, powerlifting is my new adventure, I guess. I still want to look aesthetic. I don't really want to like bulk up too much, even though I know it's better, putting on more weight and being in a calorie surplus and everything, but right now it's a bit counterintuitive, but I'm trying to cut down. I know it's gonna slow my progression as far as powerlifting, but at the same time I have no real goals of any meets coming up. I am still learning the movements, I am still getting stronger. I guess you could say it's powerlifting newbie gains or something, even though I have been working out for a while. There was a time when I was bulking pretty hard. I think the heaviest I got was like 225. Currently I'm sitting around 185-ish. I'm 6 foot, so that is around a good body weight, I think. So it's not too bad, but you know, I could probably hold my weight a bit better. All right. Nice, dude. I have like a huge sweet tooth. I can't really stay away from desserts and boba and cake and cookies and shit. When I am in the middle of dieting, it is easier for me to cut out sweets and stuff and to stay on my goals. When I'm bulking, man, I just can't stay away from it. To be straight up, I haven't counted my calories in the past like 2 months, since November. I didn't really use the holidays to stop counting. I just honestly didn't do it. I do have the carbon diet app to track my calories and everything and track my macros, which I'm usually very good about. And I've been doing that for the past couple weeks now and slowly losing some weight again. I do really enjoy powerlifting right now though. Everybody at my gym is so friendly and so helpful. It's like a small community. Coming from like a commercial gym, it's a lot different. Growing up, I've never really been part of like a sports team or anything. So this is kind of like the closest sports community that I've been part of, I guess you could say. So we'll see where this takes me. We'll see how strong I can get. When I do eventually do my powerlifting meet, I'll record that, put that up. It's good to see, you know, how my form is and how I do and how I perform, and I'm pretty excited, but at the same time kind of scared. Don't know when I'm gonna set it. I'm not sure which meet or what federation it's gonna be. I'll probably be asking my coach about that, see his opinion and see if he thinks it's right for me. Check out my Instagram. You can find my powerlifting journey there, see some of my lifts. If you have any critiques, please send them through, please comment. I'm always open to critiques and trying to improve everything, man. So let me know. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one.